Bob Clapper, shoot down a dream for me. I want to see Cole as a Yankee. According to Bob, told Yankees are currently nowhere on a possible deal for Gerrit Cole, and we're actually never close in talks with Pirates. The Yankees rotation is set for now. Back in Studio 3. This bothers me. I would love to see Gerrit Cole. And I don't know why that's a fit. They originally drafted him before he went to UCLA. I just think Gerrit Cole in pinstripes is just, it fits with the money that they want to do and everything like that, right?
Yeah, he's controllable. A young, controllable starter is the most valuable property of baseball. That's why I don't think we're going to see a trade. Because for teams to agree on the value, first of all, if the Pirates are going to trade this guy, it's going to have to hurt the other team that's trading for him.
But the Yankees are so deep. They're just,
yeah, they are
roadblocked so many of their prospects.
If you're Pittsburgh, you have to shoot for the top of their prospects. I don't want just Clint Frazier, who's a nice player, but I don't think he's a middle-of-the-order impact all-star kind of player, and some other pitchers that may be back of the rotation guys. You have to shoot high if you're going to trade a young, controllable starter. And he's a guy, I'm not saying he's A1, but he can pitch toward the front of any rotation.
12-12 with a 4.26. Where would he fall in the Yankees
So
rotation?
what I heard about those two teams is both teams know what each other is willing to do. The Yankees know what the Pirates want. The Pirates know what the Yankees are willing to give up. And there's a big bridge there between those two things, to Tom's point, because I think the Yankees are probably thinking this pitcher is very, very similar to Sonny Gray. They came up the same year. They're free agents after the same year, after 2019. And if you look at their numbers, very similar numbers across the board. And for Sonny Gray, the Yankees traded a very good package, but it included two players who didn't finish last year because they were injured. They have high ceilings, but they were three good prospects. And I think the Yankees would do a similar package built around Clint Frazier. But to Tom's point, I think the Pirates are talking about guys like Gleyber Torres or Estevan Florial, guys the Yankees don't want to include. I think in part for me, and I always worry about this, Gerrit Cole, like Sonny Gray, has stuff that says number one and results that say number something else.
Yeah.
And especially coming to New York, like where there's going to be more questions about it, tougher games, etc. That always worries me, the A.J. Burnett type guy. Like a guy like CeCe Sabathia who figures out how to fight it, a competitive guy. That's the kind of guy who works in New York. Jimmy Key, David Cohn, Orlando Hernandez. That's the kind of guy who works here.